Good afternoon, sir. Please, can you please introduce yourself to us?
Thank you. I'm Olaiwola Oluleye Abayo, a past graduate of Chemistry Department, 2003-2004 set.
Wow. So, can you share a bit of your experience in the chemistry department in your setting?
That's a long deal because chemistry department is a very strong department. It's the backbone of any science courses in the University of Ibadan. Even when you want to go to medical sciences and all, you have to pass through chemistry. So it's the backbone of all the science subjects in chemistry in the University of Ibadan. I am grateful to God that I'm privileged to be one of the alumni of the chemistry department. Although it's a serious tug of war, but at the end, God glorifies Himself. We are more than 256 in myself. So. And to the glory of God, about 234 graduated. During that time, there are a lot of ASU strikes, but to the glory of God, we are able to slave through. We eventually, we're supposed to graduate 2003, but because of strike, we decided a year to it. That's what makes us to graduate 2003-2004. And to the glory of God, in my set, we are able to generate 8 first class students and about 15 or 16 there about first class upper. So 2 Oyapa. So to the glory of God.
Wow. That's a wonderful set. Now, the next question I want to ask. Do you hold any position when you're set, maybe as an ESCO, South Sea, or the press, maybe you're the president or you're just...
That's a wonderful question. In my set, I did not hold any executive position, but to the glory of God, I am the chairman of electoral committee. So during that time, and because of the peculiarity of the position in which I hold, which I stand as a check and balances for the executive. Wherever they made mistake, I'm the last option for them to settle their case and their issue. So that brings a lot of issues for me because the executive then had a serious issue within themselves that the thing has to cause a lot of issues with the HOD. So
and that was 20 years ago.
That's over 20 years ago.
So what was the motivation that prompted your set to give back to the department after all this?
It is long overdue. This we're supposed to have done it 10 years back. 10 years back. And I thank God that we are able to do it and we are still alive. Out of all of us, to the glory of God, I think we have just lost just one person among all of us. So, this is what we should have done for 10 years back because as I'm talking to you, we have professors among us. We have up to 3 or 4 professors, not in Nigeria, abroad. So, and a lot of us are working in very wonderful places, both in Nigeria and abroad. So we're supposed to have given back to the alma mater over 10 years, but we did not coordinate ourselves then. But I thank God since last year that we are able to coordinate ourselves. This we did, we coordinate ourselves to do this thing within 3 months. That's May to, it's in March to last day of June. And so within that short period of time, we are able to raise about 6 million to do what we are doing for you, which is the solar and renovation of the toilet. So we did the solar for the entire C block so that the reading room actually is our set that created this reading room for the students. When you look at it, you will see 2002, 2003 that's our set. We are the one that created that reading room. We are the one that hijacked it from the lecturer for the use of the students. And I thank God that since then it has still been in use. So that's why we said, what can we do back to what we have hijacked for these years? And that's why we did the solar for the reading room and the fan, so that you can be able to enjoy your reading. When there is no light, at least I pass through UI. I know how it used to be when there is no light. So, but when students has where they can put their head and they can read with confidence, at least chemistry, God will help you. It's a serious cause that by the time you graduate, you will understand what I'm saying. But let me tell you, once you pass through this department and you go outside there is nothing that can shake you. That's one thing about chemistry. Nothing can shake you. Nobody can shake you. You'll be a shaker anywhere you find yourself. So if you find yourself in an industry, you'll be an outstanding person because what they have molded you with in chemistry, you can stand anywhere. So, and when you are talking, people will know that someone is talking. So I think that is that. And that is what makes us to at least come back and give back to the department.
That's very wonderful. That's very wonderful to hear, sir. So, sir, my next question, I'm very happy in this information because I'm meant to do. But my next question now is, after all these years, it's been 20 years now, in 2004, how did you your sets, how do you all gather and get together and innovate like this? Because it's not easy, even us, like this current sets now. So, some people will be like, oh, after this set, I'm going, I don't want to do anything chemistry. But how do you guys coordinate yourself after all these years?
That's another good question. My sets, we say we are family. That's just the word to qualify ourselves. We are family. As I'm talking to you, most of our colleagues that are in Nigeria, there is none of them that I don't have their number. We talk with ourselves, we relate together, we do things in common. So, and in peradventure, I did not hear any of them within 2 weeks. I find a way of reaching out and get to where the person is, especially if that person is in Ibadan. I will make sure that I got to the house of that person to know what is going on with that person. So this is what we do to ourselves, and those that are abroad, at least I thank God they check on each other, and we relate, we talk, and thank God since we have our platform, we have a WhatsApp platform which everybody is there that we contribute and we talk. So till now we have where we talk, where we relate. If anybody had issue, we know where to put that in, and glory be to God. And not until we give to the department. If any of us has issue and it brought it to the notice of any member and the member related to the platform, we will find a way of quickly an intervention in which we can quickly run around and make sure that the person is okay. So, and with that, we are able to create that bond that cannot easily be broken. So it's just unfortunate that you always see me. There are a lot of people that are supposed to be here, but they are doing one thing or the other. Unlike yesterday, a lot of them came around yesterday when I wasn't here. They came to check, but it's only they cannot enter on Sunday. So that is when they have time. So they come around, they check, and they report back to me what they have seen, and that's why I'm here again today to continue from where they stop. So that you see me, there are a lot of people that are still coming that you might not see. It's only that I'm the one relating with you. So there are some people that will come, you might not know them. So people are still coming that you don't know, but on the day of commissioning of this thing, you will be able to see more. Some of our members, some will travel down from Abuja, some will travel from Lagos. They will come around, in which we'll be able to do the commissioning. The whole place will be used for you. I think probably by the grace of God next week, everything has to finish between today and tomorrow. So by the special grace of God, both the toilet and solar. So everything has to finish between today and tomorrow. So by next week, thereabouts, we need to commission it so that you can begin to use it.
So my next question is, how long have you done this massive renovation? We are renovating, we installed a ceiling fan to the wall fan, sorry, to the solar CCTV and the toilet. So for how long have you been involved in this renovation?
Okay, as I said, it was in March this year that we thought of it that we need to give back to our alma mater. So, and when we thought of it, actually what first came to our knowledge is giving back to the chemistry department, and when we look at it, we wanted to do the solar to the entire administrative block, but quite fortunate for the students, unfortunate for the administrative block, we have put the inverter here for them. So, and we said, okay, instead of now looking and said we are not doing anything, let's give back to students. So what we want to do now is to give back to students. Though there are a lot of fightings in which we don't supposed to give back to students, we should do this, we should do that, but we are matured enough, we know what we want to do. So, and we said what we want to do is to give back to students. Since we are students, when we are in chemistry, none of us, when you want to weep or you want to pee, you have to go back to your home. And we look back and said, okay, since there is toilet there and it's not functioning, let's find a way of renovating the toilet and beautify it so that people can be going there and ease themselves comfortably. So, and we look at that, so let's put that in place. We look at the C block, that let's do the reading room and the final year class. In our set is C5, now it's C15. So that place is C5 during our set, but now C15. So now said, let's give the student what we make them to be comfortable in, and in both C4 and C15. But when we eventually do the solar, we see that we can as well carry the entire C block. So, and we call back the solar guys, the intervention of the departments too. They support us in one way or the other. So, and we make the entire C block to have the solar. From that small C extension, that's two offices to entire C block, Father Foley, and so on. So that when they are doing practical in the Father Foley, at least, and they want to wait, nothing will stop them from doing that. When they want to do anything, any of the lab in C block, there is light for them to use it, and there is a place, there is a weighing machine that they need to use, and that is what brings us back to make sure that we give to them. We have this in mind for just 3 months. 3 months. Just said, let's do it within 3 months, and we put this time onto it, March 1st to June ending. So, and we thank God, within that short period of time, I told you what we are able to realize. We are able to realize about 6 million within ourselves. So, as I'm talking to you, a lot of people still want to pay, but since we have stopped it, I said we want to do another project. So we are now people that grab. So we tell that we are okay with what we have. What we want to do, we have done it. So that's what brought us to this stage that we have.
I'm really proud of yourself. Like you all really love this business. Now, the next question I want to ask you now is a bit personal. Are you applying chemistry in your current major, or you choosing another career path?
Thank you. When I graduated from University of Ibadan, actually I wanted to come back and do my masters and continue in the line of lecturing, but destiny at times will tell you that you might propose and God will dispose that is not what I have for you. So eventually I find myself in an industry. I went into sales, and when I went into sales, I started my career with a company called European Sales and Detergent as sales executive in 2007. They are at my two. They are at my two. So I started my career with them as sales executive. And when they had issue in Ibadan, and they look at my CV, they know that I graduated from University of Ibadan. I said, since you graduated from Ibadan, then you can come to Ibadan and help us with this issue. So, and I came to Ibadan, and since that time that I came to Ibadan, it has been from one glory to another. I worked as sales executive for 2 years. After 2 years, I was able to be promoted to area sales manager, which is not applicable in that company that I find myself. At least I met a lot of people that have been a sales executive for almost 6 years there. So, but what helped me is the application of chemistry, because there is nothing they are doing in soap industry that we have not been taught in chemistry. So when I'm talking to people to come and buy my product, I talk to them about all those chemistry behind the soap and what all those ingredients stand for. So this help those that are bringing their money to buy, and that is what I've been doing up to now. From there, I left European soaps to Nigerian Brewery, though as a contract to head their when they adopted Malta Gold and Gold Badge as head of their field sales and merchandiser and training, to train people that will help them to sell their product. So I did that for 3 months, and within 3 months I was able to do a fantastic job for them, and they wanted to employ me to their setting. I said no, I don't, because dealing with Nigerian beer, that means you have to drink beer. So I said, I don't drink beer. I drank beer before, but I said I don't drink beer again. So, and the organ looked at me and said, you are too good. Let me introduce you to one of my friends. And he introduced me to someone in Leventis Food, the HG Leventis, but they have subsection called Leventis Food Limited. So when I got there, they employed me as regional sales manager, in which I manage the entire Western region. So I worked for them from 2013 to 2013 to January 2015. After 2015, I left them to Food Concept Pioneer, the maker of Butterfield. Do you know Butterfield? Butterfield is a bakery. They are into pastry too, all yum. So I was able to be adopted into Butterfield as national sales manager. So I entered to Food Concept Pioneer as National Sales Manager. I worked with them within 2015 January to February 2017. In January 2007, February 2017, when I left them, I joined Fiji. I know most of you know Fiji very well. They are the maker of Mr. P and all this pasteurized milk. So I joined them as head of sales and marketing department. So I was with Fiji from 2017 February to February 2019, and eventually I was there when Leventis called me back that they've seen my antecedent and what I've done, that they need me to come and help them to stabilize their sales. And this time around, I left them as regional sales manager. They now took me back as national sales manager, in which the position in which I currently occupy now. So that you are seeing me around, all this is because my job is flexible. So I've been on at work since morning. They have been doing board meetings. Mondays, Wednesdays is a serious day for me. So we have been doing board meetings since morning. So after the board meeting, that is when I was able to quickly come out and see what we are doing. So though I told them that I am giving back to my alma mater, that they could give me two weeks in order to tidy things up. So with this, what helped me in graduating from one level to another is the knowledge of chemistry. Because there is no way you will do chemistry that you will not be able to understand the chemistry behind whatever. There is nothing in this world. Go to iron, go to anything, there is chemistry behind it. There is chemistry behind it. So it is when you know this chemistry, as Baba Oshibajo, Professor Oshibajo used to say, that what you are learning now is just peripheral. That outside there is the application, but when you get there, you'll be able to know the nitty-gritty of what you have been taught. I'm telling you, by the time you begin to see yourself outside this wall of University of Ibadan, you'll be able to understand that there are some things that you thought is just for joke, that is not for joke. I'm telling you, you will think that most of these things that they are teaching you is for joke. Chemistry 471 during our time is not more 471. I don't know what to call it. 472. So all those things goes a long way. I'm telling you, by the time you get out, you'll be able to see. And those that are in the medical field, those that are in the laboratory, they are doing fantastically well. In fact, they are on top of the industries now. My colleagues, there are some that are close to the CEO of where they are. So that you will know that the kind of individual that I relate with. And some people who have gone to politics, they have, most of our colleagues, some is a special advisor to Ekiti governor as a special advisor on environment. We came together that day. So we are doing fantastically well, virtually all of us. Those that are in military, they are doing perfectly well, because we see some that digress to military. Most of them are major and some. One is general, one is colonel, and those that are in police, they have graduated to assistant inspector general of police. So that as I am now, if anybody harass me, I know someone that I can call. So I have the number. I don't need to beg. It's just for me to pick the call and call in that I am so person. Somebody is harassing me. I say, Baba, Nibolewa, Moran Yobowanisi. So I have people that can easily put my hand. If I have issue as I am now, I know one or two people that I can call, and that issue will be resolved within myself. So that is the kind of set that I came out with, and I'm very proud of them. I'm telling you, I'm very, very proud of my. Despite the fact of our numbers, as plenty as we have, we love each other.
That's very wonderful to hear, sir. I'm really proud of that. Now, the last question I have, sir. Now, most students, especially final year students, they will say something like, after chemistry, I'm not looking back. All these all this CJ, know what generally say that I will never look back. I'm going, I'm not about department. So what advice do you have for them? Do you agree with them? Or do you have another stance against them?
Thank you very much. You see, one thing about life is that you can't change what you call destiny. Destiny has a lot of things to do in people's life. When I enter University of Ibadan, I enter as a student. I enter as a student to study medicine and surgery. But during that time, there is an issue because of the peculiarity of the numbers of people that enter into university that time. So they changed the requirement. They took 2 sittings, but that time they said they don't take 2 sittings for medicine and surgery. Everything in College of Medicine, that is only one at seats, at a seat that they are taking for that time. So, and that time I have two certificates, one in 1993 and 1994, and it's only mathematics that I don't have in this one that I want. So just because of mathematics that I want to join did not allow me to enter medicine and surgery. So, and that is what brings me to chemistry department. So looking at people that wanted to graduate from chemistry and said, okay, I don't want to do anything in chemistry. I said it when I was in chemistry department. I said the same thing. But today, I am very proud to be a graduate of chemistry department, because virtually what most people in medicine and surgery could not do, I can do it today. The level in which they cannot reach, I have reached there. Because the Bible said the gift of a man will give way for him. It's not about chemistry, it's about your gift. Forget about what you learned in the corridor of this place. Once you put your gift into it, it showcases whom you are and the kind of caliber of people that you relate with. Since I've graduated from chemistry department, the kind of friends that I have in chemistry department are professors. I sit with Professor Adejoro, Professor Biegbedi, Professor the current HOD, Professor Lowolabi, Mama Ayelagbe. So these are the people that I relate with. And each time we are talking, and when they hear what I too said, they always see reason in whatever I said at times, because it can't be a monopoly of knowledge. So this really helps me in my life. And you can say, I don't want to use chemistry. Yeah, I find myself today using chemistry to do whatever I'm doing and enjoying myself in the field that I find myself. So you can just say that you don't want to use chemistry, but the faith can direct you back, and you look back and say, thank God that you came and you studied chemistry, because that makes you different from somebody that did not even study anything. Because in the world that we have today, they cannot employ someone that did not study anything to be Oga of any place. That you came to chemistry department, even if you graduate with pass, it gives you an edge above somebody that did not go to school. A pass in chemistry is a distinction in some university. That's the truth I'm telling you. So don't forget about the grade in which you are coming out with. The only thing that matters is that build yourself. Build yourself. By the time you build yourself, even those that has better grades, you eventually find out that you are ahead of them. So what I will say is that don't walk faster than your faith. Let your faith, let your destiny dictate where you are going, so that you will not miss it in life. When one misses it, it is very difficult to trace back, because as day is passing by, as your age is going, the 20 years that I'm talking about today is like yesterday, when we are here running Etasketa for our lectures. Here am I today. When I look at you, some of you, when I was here that time, probably you are in your primary school. probably you are in primary school. So that time, when I was doing what you are doing now, I did not count it to be anything. But today, I can see the value of what this chemistry department has placed on me. And when I show up today at the department, the kind of acceptance that they give to me, someone that has not passed through this place cannot receive it. The kind of acceptance that the HOD gave, the kind of acceptance that most lecturers and non-teaching staffs, when you see us, you think that we have been together relating with each other for years, but that's not it. I pray that God will help us.
So thank you very much for your time, sir. So on behalf of the Chemical Press and the SSN we are very happy, as we said, to help innovate our figuring the finalist lecture room and the government college. And we hope this serves as a motivation to us that if we are done with our chemistry, we will come and give back to the government. Thank you very much, sir.
God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Not only that, we do talk to other said that has gone beyond us. But when you are talking to them, you have to show them what you have done. So we are showing them what we have done. They have to come back and give back to the department. And I know that by the time some of them also come and give back, there will be a better place to move back to the chemistry department. I'm telling you, where God has helped some of our colleagues too. A single person can do what you are doing. Single-handedly, someone can. We say we generate 6 million. A person can drop 6 million. But because we want it to be an inclusive thing, that one singular person cannot just say, I did it for the set. No, let everybody has contribution. So God will take you higher, even better than where you think you can be. Tomorrow, who knows? Some of you can be governor, some of you can be president, some of you can be anything. You can be the wife of governor, you can be the wife of president. By that time, you look back and said, I want to give back to where I graduated from. Because it is because you graduated from somewhere, that is when that man can see you. Some of you will see your husband at your NYC. Some of you will see your wife at NYC. If not that you came to chemistry, you will not go there. So I have a lot of colleagues that they got whoever they married at their NYC. So, and today they are living fine. I pray that God will help you. Concentrate on whatever you are doing, and you'll be great at the end of it. God bless you.
Thank you.